What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy, the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
And I'm Leroy. So we got week 8, and the Eagles are traveling to Cincinnati, Ohio to take on the Cincinnati Bengals at Paycor Stadium. The Eagles are 2.5-point underdogs, and the over and under is 47.5. On the injury front, tight end Dallas Goedert and tackle Jordan Matillia is out. Both have hamstring injuries. So what's your thoughts on this game?
I think we should win this game. It should be kind of close, maybe like 17-24. So what is that, like 27, 37, like 44 points?
Mm-hmm. So you don't agree with Vegas, huh?
Yeah, I'm going with the under. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Their quarterback is playing good, but he's getting a lot of sacks. He's been holding the ball, so we can tear his ass, so we'd be all right.
Well,
It's funny as funny how when I was watching the sports show this morning, they were saying the Bengals have been struggling, but it's not the quarterback fault. He's been playing great. How you playing great, but you losing games?
well, you notice they do that with these quarterbacks. Well, Burrow did go to the Super Bowl. I give him a little pass, but these guys like Herbert and I was about to say San Diego and LA. These guys they don't do any. They haven't really done anything, but they get all these unnecessary props.
These are the future of the NFL greats, and they're not even winning.
Right, exactly. They get it, but see, they'll have. But if you look at stats, they'll have 4,000 yards passing. So what?
Mm-hmm.
Did you
You got
win?
to. It's about winning, and then these guys are not winning.
Right, right. Yeah, they good with that. So they kind of giving Burrow a pass because stats wise, I assume he's putting up stats. He was my fantasy quarterback last year. He got hurt, but I didn't pick him this year, of course. But I don't know what his stats look like, but he got a good wide receiver, so he's putting up some numbers, but they're
Well,
not
last year,
winning.
last year he had three good receivers and a good running back, and they couldn't win.
Right. Hmm.
So who you should be putting, even if you can't win, you should still be putting up a lot of points. You know what I mean? And making other teams outscore you, and then you can say, well, it's the defense. You're not putting points on the board, so it got to be the offense.
Yep. So yeah, I agree with you. The game is going to be close, and I think the Eagles are going to pull it out. If the Eagles look like they looked last week, well, they're really going to blow them out. But I don't think so. And you said get to the quarterback. Let's just hope because they haven't been getting to the quarterback other than against the Giants.
Mhm. All right,
So,
we're turning it around.
oh yeah, I hope so. And our boy Quentin Mitchell has been getting props all week long. Now
Both
let's
of the
see.
young rookies.
Yeah, let's see if he can hold it up this week against these Bengals wide receivers. So he's actually been playing really good too, by the way.
hmm
So
I
yeah,
see. Fangio finally started sending blitzes, and then we getting sacks. Where was this at all season long? We've been begging for it.
yep.
Now you finally letting the Kobe Dean and them boys rush the quarterback, Nolan and stuff, and they're getting sacks. I mean, you could have been doing this at the beginning of the season. That
Well,
bullshit bend but don't break.
N'Kobe Dean is one of the worst linebackers in the league.
Bullshit.
Hey, that's what if you go on Twitter, that's what they were saying.
Bullshit. You don't you can't go from the best linebacker to the worst linebacker
Right.
and last week and led the team tackle. So what are we talking about? He's been
Right.
playing okay, but you got to use him to his strength. His strength is to go after that quarterback, so let him go after that quarterback.
Hmm.
The same with Nolan. You know what I mean? Those guys go after quarterbacks. That's what made them stars in college. So you got to use their abilities. Let them rush the quarterback.
Right. They for the other games before the Giant game, he's been playing like he don't really know what to do. N'Kobe Dean.
Well, what it is he's been up and down. So he'll have a good game, and then he lost in the sauce, and then he'll bounce back, have a good game, and then the next game he lost in the sauce again.
Right. Doesn't he lead the team in tackles or like second in tackles?
He might be second. I think the dude Bourne,
Uh-huh.
the other linebacker, I think he
Yes.
leads in tackles. Nicole Dean's probably second.
Okay, yeah, he's horrible, N'Kobe Dean.
I don't understand how they spent that money on the one linebacker and then they never used him and then cut him.
Yep. Well, we'll try to get someone from Cincinnati to talk to us, but like I said before, everyone, it's hard to try to get a fan to come talk to us because they think that we're going to talk shit about their team, especially if the Eagles win. And we don't do anything like that. We might say a little joke or two, but we don't be, oh, your team ain't shit and all that type of stuff. That's what people automatically think. So that's why it's hard to get a guest on here. So
Mm,
we'll see. Well, before I let you go, you want to comment on these Sixers?
Jesus Christ. And and it's good that the NBA is investigating Embiid because that's bullshit. You was
Yes.
playing 2 months ago. You was playing in the Olympics. You didn't get no injury after the Olympics. So now all of a sudden the season start. You didn't play in the preseason, so you rested. Season start now. All of a sudden you got to be out 10 days or 10. What do they say? 2 weeks.
I thought it was for the whole month.
Is it? I don't. First they said 10 days. Then they said 2 weeks, and now you're saying a whole month. I
That's what I
don't
heard.
know.
I'm not sure.
I'd be pissed off if I paid for some season six tickets or Sixers tickets, and then he's not even playing, or Paul George.
Right. Well,
That's ridiculous.
Paul George did hurt himself, but I don't think it was that bad for him to be out 2 games like this.
Well, Paul George, I give him a pass because, like you said, he did get hurt, and B didn't get hurt. He's just not playing. And then for him to come out and say, "I'm not going to be playing no more back to backs," well, damn, dude, you only played what 36 games last season, and then you already coming out
Hmm.
saying you can't play back to back. Man, I'd have traded him so long ago. Why he still have value?
And that's what that. And I'm looking, and they got what's the Maxi? You got Maxi playing. And I'm saying to myself, that's who they should have got rid of Embiid. Paul George should have never been here, and they should have been trying to work around Maxi,
Yeah,
your best
and
player
and
on the
and
team.
what's going to happen is Maxi is trying too hard, so he shot the ball 31 times the first game, and over 20 something times the second game. Both times he shot the ball horrible. So it's like he's forcing. It's like he's a out of control out. Some
Right,
just trying to on his own back and can't do that. He needs help. He needs other players to step up.
right.
Oubre, Gordon, those guys they need to step up.
Oubre can shoot, but he just don't shoot enough. One thing about Oubre on a positive side is he does play defense. So
No, I
I
like Oubre. I like him driving more than shooting though. Because when
right.
he drive, he can get the foul or he can dunk and put the ball in the basket. So I like him driving. His
Hmm.
shit, he worked on the jumper. His jumper's coming along. But those other guys, like even the backup point guard, uh,
Lowry.
yeah, Lowry, he got to do more than what he's doing too. He's a veteran and all, but you can still give us like 10 and 5, something like that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And Gordon, and I told that the one of the doctors I work for, I said these guys need to step up. He was like, "Oh yeah, you know Gordon's gonna light up." I said, "I don't know." Okay, he got a history of doing that, but I don't know what's left in the tank. You know what I mean? And then he shot the ball 1 for 3.
Right. So yeah, we'll be back at halftime, everyone.
All right, y'all.
Eagles!
All right, it's halftime. The game is tied 10-10. Some quick stats on the Eagle side: Jalen Hurts 7 for 11, 86 yards. Rushing, we have Saquon Barkley 9 carries for 35 yards. Jalen Hurts 7 carries, 29 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, we got AJ Brown 3 receptions, 55 yards. Devontae Smith 2 receptions, 9 yards, and Grant Calcaterra 1 reception, 19 yards. On the Bengals side, we got Joe Burrow 16 for 24, 169 yards, 1 touchdown. Rushing, we have Chase Brown 5 carries, 11 yards. Receiving, we have Gasecki, 4 receptions, 51 yards. Burton, 1 reception, 41 yards. Chase, 5 receptions, 28 yards, and 1 touchdown. What's your thoughts on the game so far?
I think we're not putting pressure on Burrow because he sat in the pocket and went like 7 for 7 or 8 for 8 to start the game off. There's no pressure on him. He's just sitting back there all day to throw. And I hate this Bemba don't break shit because twice, 3 or 4 times we had him on third down, even 3rd and 22, and he got no pressure where he can just sit back there and get the first down. That's
Right,
ridiculous.
right.
On the offensive side, they're doing too many funny plays instead of just doing straight up handoffs to the running back.
Well, how about the play was it to Calcaterra It was to one to Calcaterra, it was to the running back. It was to Gamewell. It was that little screen pass, and the darn linebacker was right there. Could have picked that ball off
Yep,
and
he
ran to
shouldn't
the
even
end zone.
threw it. That's when your quarterback got to be a little smarter and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna throw this pass.
Right. And did that look like a touchdown to you with the Eagles'
The
last
push,
touchdown? Yeah.
I couldn't tell because it was so crowded. So I was cool with either way because I couldn't really tell. It was just too many people there. But they say they got it on the angle, him crossing the line. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It's hard to tell when everybody's standing up and on their feet. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
When people when they go low like that, usually if they go low and your quarterback is high, you can kind of say, all right, there's a clear view of him crossing the line. Here, they're just standing up and just couldn't tell.
Right. So what you want to see in the second half?
I want to see the Kobe Dean and Nolan put some pressure on that quarterback. We got a blitz. That's what's gonna make the difference.
Yes. I don't know why they got this thing where they just want to sit and just let the quarterback just do
Mm-hmm.
their thing. And
Now,
then we'll play defense when they get in the red zone.
exactly, that's stupid. And Burrow's been sacked a lot this year. So why all of a sudden we the team that can't get no sacks on him?
Right. And other than they haven't really been running, he's just been throwing the football well.
Yeah,
So yeah, on the Eagle side, run the ball a little bit more. And like you said, cut out all them screen passes and all that shit. Because it seemed like as soon as they do it, it's like the Bengals already know the play. They automatically right there.
yeah,
And Devontae Smith needs to be in the game more.
definitely. He's out there, but they need to call some plays for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not calling no plays for him.
hmm Anything else?
Nope.
All right. We'll be back at the end of the game. I asked a couple of people, no reply yet, so we'll see. All right, y'all.
All right.
Here's the Bengal crawling, mean and angry. Here he comes a prowling, mean and hungry, an offensive brute. But that's your boots.
All right, that's the end of the game. The Eagles won 37-17. Some quick stats. On the Eagles side, Jalen Hurts, 16 for 20, 236 yards, one touchdown. Rushing, we have Saquon Barkley, 22 carries, 108 yards, one touch. No, I'm sorry. No touchdowns, 108 yards, no touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, 10 carries, 37 yards, three touchdowns. Real quick, I agree with the commentators with Jalen Hurts' last touchdown. They should have handed it off to Saquon Barkley for the
Yeah,
touchdown.
I said the same thing.
Receiving, Devontae Smith, 6 receptions, 85 yards, one touchdown. AJ Brown, 5 receptions, 84 yards. And Grant Calcaterra, 3 receptions for 58 yards. On the Bengals side, we have Joe Burrow, 26 for 37, 234 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Rushing, we have Chase Brown, 12 carries, 32 yards, one touchdown. Receiving, we have Grisecki, 3 receptions, 73 yards. I'm about to call him Chase. Jamar Chase, 9 receptions, 54 yards, and one touchdown. A great second half by the Eagles. My only disappointment is they should have tried to get that 41 points.
Now look at you ready to rub it in the face.
Hey, look, when the last time you see the Eagles score like this? They actually played good defense too.
Right.
Didn't get a chance to sack the quarterback though, because another thing about that with Joe Burrow was doing is he was throwing the football like right away.
Mm-hmm. Now it says no sacks, but I thought we did get a sack. Somebody hit him in the backfield deep. Was it a penalty on that play?
No, it's a sack here.
It was a sack.
Who got the sack? Let me see. Hold on. Um, it don't show.
Right. I don't have nobody with the sack, but I definitely saw somebody get him in the backfield. It was a deep sack.
Yeah, it don't show, but it has him on a stat wise. It has him Joe
Sack
Burrow
one
with a
time.
sack. Yeah.
Yeah. They
but
fucking
it don't
up.
show who did the sack. Yeah. But all them turnovers and all that shit, I said, and nobody definitely gonna join us now.
Hmm.
So
Well, I was talking to the doctor. He was like, "You sound like you confident this week." I said, "Well, Joe Burrow and them has been struggling. He's been playing okay, but the team can't find a way to win. You know what I mean? So that's probably the offensive coordinator. They should be putting up a lot of points. So that was an easy win for us, and that's just what we needed. 2 in a row where we scoring points. So let's keep this train rolling just like this.
we'll get to the game next week. But yeah, you're absolutely right. And just like how we said that Devontae Smith needed to be more involved in the offense, and what did they do? Made him
Hmm.
more involved in the offense.
Yep. And Bourne and no Kobe Dean, they was playing good together in linebacker. One had 7 tackles, the other one had 8. And
Yep.
one forced the fumble, the other one recovered it. So we looking
Yep.
all right.
Mm-hmm. So, you have anything more to say?
Not really.
Me neither.
Just a
So,
good win, and hey, look, that's what we needed.
yep. So, next week the Eagles are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a home game. So, what are your thoughts about this game?
We should be able to beat their ass the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. We need these drubbins we putting on.
Yeah, and build your confidence and get you ready for a serious game.
Yep.
And I seen Detroit put up 52 points against somebody and still had a whole quarter to go. What kind of ridiculous defense is that they playing?
Yep.
Was that Tennessee?
No, it was no, it wasn't. Tennessee is playing Colts, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
it was somebody put up 52. Let me see, where is it at? I said, damn, 52 points.
That was, yeah, you're right. It's Tennessee. Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm getting it mixed up with Houston. Houston is playing the Colts. Tennessee gave up 52 points, 52-14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, they blew their team up. That's their fault. Well, this is what they want to do anyway, so they can get a good draft pick. They probably try to get Shador.
I'm looking at the score. Your team don't even pass for 100 yards, and y'all scoring 52 points.
What was the Russian?
Uh, Gibbs had 11 carries for 127 yards and one down. Montgomery had his ass kicked all over the place. Nobody, like, you're not supposed to. If the quarterback, they had 3 quarterbacks, so 3 people threw passes, and combined they don't yards. So how you lose a game like that when you can't? The team can't even stop you.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I
Here
know.
you go. He's
Look,
12 for golf was 12 for 15 for 85 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's
so he,
ridiculous.
so he
I mean,
really
he was just getting short filled the whole game, huh?
right, and or they were turning over the ball a lot. The
Right.
Titans,
It
but
had to be something.
right now the quarterback Rudolph only have 2 interceptions. It must be some fumbling or something, like you saying somewhere that
Yeah,
they was losing the
yeah.
ball.
It was what's that 91, 94 total yards passing, but you fucking give up 50 something points. That's crazy.
Right.
The running back threw a touchdown, Montgomery. Golf threw 3, and then you have Montgomery running one in and Gibbs running one in. But it must be some defensive scores or some returns or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get so many points.
Now, what is your thoughts on Tua coming back? If it was you, would you sit him out or let him play?
I mean, if they say he healthy and good to go, I will play him. His family need to get in his head and tell him to quit playing. But once he's healthy, you got to play him because he is your starter.
Right. Right. So yeah, I don't have anything to add. Do you want to talk about fantasy football or?
Not really. I mean, these injuries, man. I had like the best 2 Tampa backs.
Mm-hmm.
Receivers, and then Godwin is hurt for the season. The other boy, Mike Evans, is hurt for today. And then I left Lazard, and he was like a game time decision, and then he decided not to play. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose this game.
All right, y'all. Y'all can reach the Judgmentals on Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube at pnljudgementals, Instagram at the_judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. So, all right then.
All right, peace.
And watch our Eagles go.